Good morning, and welcome to the Crawford County Board of Commissioners meeting for November 10th. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance with Commissioner Wiederspan.
So rise.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Francis.
You're welcome, sir.
I need approval of minutes for the full meeting on October 26, 2022.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Any approval of minutes for the work session on November 2nd, 2022.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. I need approval of payment of bills in the amount of $3,582,397.10 for the period ending November 8th, 2022.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
There were no executive sessions. Any public comment? Thank you. Start with the district attorney.
Good morning,
Morning, Paula.
Morning,
everyone.
Paul.
I'd like to move to approve the continuing legal education training fees, costs and fees for three of us, the two ADAs and the district attorney in the amount of $4,070.33. This is
moved.
for the February 2023 meeting.
Now I'll
Thank
make
you.
the motion. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, the courts. Oh, I don't see her yet. We'll go with JPO.
Morning, Commissioner.
Morning, Colin.
Morning, Holly.
I'm here to request the purchase of 5 Home Guard 2020 cell units. Each unit is $1,850. There's also an annual telco service charge for $1,250. Total purchase amount is $10,500. This is going to replace the other units, the 5 additional units that are becoming obsolete at the end of the year. And we have money to cover this through our needs-based funding. And my second request is to ratify the purchase.
Oh, let's
of-
Let's start with A.
Okay. sorry.
How about I make a motion to approve the first one, the Home Guard HG 2020 cellular units?
I will make the second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Okay,
Okay, next one, sorry.
that's
That's
okay.
okay.
Requesting to ratify the purchase of an HP Color LaserJet Pro printer in the amount of $563.31 to replace our upstairs printer, which has replacement parts needed that are no longer available.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Holly.
Public safety. Morning, Greg.
Morning,
Morning,
Greg.
Greg.
This morning, we request to ratify the purchase and installation of an exterior surveillance camera at the Public Safety Building. Cost was $544.82 to Mobilecom. That current camera had failed on October 21st.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We're also requesting to approve the memorandum of understanding with the City of Meadville Fire Department to house and operate a 2013 Carmate trailer for hazardous materials incident responses.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Finally, we'd like to request to approve the payment of, price came down actually. I can find it again. $99,000, I think now, so. There we go. $94,324 for the IM responding system. It was $10,996 less than the work session amount that was made. And that is a 5-year subscription beginning January 1st of 2023. IM Responding is the only provider that will integrate with our Rapid SOS platform to enhance our communications with emergency responders.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Thank you, Greg.
Thanks, Greg.
Holly, Heidi, do you want to go right now? We're doing everything? Okay, thank you. We'll have time.
My apologies.
No, you're fine.
This morning, we're seeking approval to purchase an iPad for the NDJ Linesville on-call work from AT&T for $384.99. The ongoing monthly service contract is $36 a month.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Aye.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. County Care Center.
Morning, Connie.
Morning, Connie.
I'd like to request to change the registered nurse assessment coordinator position from 80% FTE to a 60% FTE effective 11/7/22.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And request to approve the purchase agreement with BioMérieux for instruments, consumables, and services to be paid with ARPA funding at $30,488.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Request to approve the invoice with R.E. Michael Company for $793.35. This is for the replacement of a motor for the Memory Gardens rooftop unit.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Request to ratify the invoice with CDWG for $756.49. This is for a replacement of a SpectraLink cordless phone for Memory Gardens.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Request to approve the proposal from Farley Solutions to assist with the annual required Medicare and Medicaid cost report preparation services for $4,250 with a $1,500 retainer.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Request to ratify the Point Click Care subscription proposal for automated care messaging at $394.23 per month and practitioner engagement feature at $834.66 per month, plus $1,000 in professional services setup fees.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? I asked you the other day, but you did budget that into the next budget, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Request to approve the invoice with Absolute Fire Protection for $2,873.33. This is for pipe repairs that were identified on the 7-Eleven inspection.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And request to approve the invoice with Absolute Fire Protection for $1,495.32. And this is for valve repairs that were identified on the 7-Eleven inspection.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tony.
County maintenance.
Morning, Mark.
Good morning, Mark.
Asking to ratify approval to pay invoices for the courthouse remodeling project, the HVAC project for $340,161.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Asking to ratify approval to pay invoices for the courthouse remodeling project, the courthouse window project, to Tower Engineering Professional Services for $2,626.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Asking approval to pay Brian Noah, project manager for professional services from 10/1/22 to 10/31/22 for $1,570.50.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Asking approval to pay invoice to Scobell Company. This is to replace a 4-inch gate valve in a boiler room at the courthouse for $1,378.62.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call. Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Asking approval to pay Scobell Company. This is to remove and install 6 new sections in the Wheel McLean boiler at the courthouse for $32,080.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Asking approval to pay an invoice to Rave Environmental Systems. This is to rebuild a Leonard thermostatic mixing valve and install a temperature sensor at their new Life Haven for $5,152.17. This will be paid for by Human Services.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Asking approval to pay Rave Environmental Systems for service calls on 8/27, 8/29, 8/30, and 9/1 due to no hot water. Their new Life Haven for $9,513. The invoice covers a new circulating pump as well as other plumbing supplies to fix the water system. This will also be paid for with Human Services.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Asking to approval to encumber liquid fuels tax funds towards the rehab of county-owned bridge number 8 on Creek Road in Cussawага Township. The amount encumbered will be $175,000, which is the estimated construction cost.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
Crawford County Planning.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Zach.
Morning, Zach.
First item this morning, we're asking for approval of a payment for pay application number 3 to Fred L. Burns, in the amount of $10,973.83 for removal of architectural barriers at Beaver Township. This is paid for out of Crawford County's fiscal year 2019 CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Aye.
Next, we're asking for approval of payment for pay application number 4 from Fred L. Burns in the amount of $5,256.99, again for removal of architectural barriers at Beaver Township. This is paid for out of fiscal year 2019 CDBG.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Is this the last of it, you think? Or-
These are the last payments through.
Okay, and I was there on election day, and any of the punch lists that you had seems to be all done, and they did a good job. It's a nice wide ramp and
Yep.
provides good assistance for the wheelchair to get through there, so. Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Next, we're asking for approval of a payment for pay application number 1 from Francis J. Paulo Inc. in the amount of $205,395.74. This is from the Brady Tunnel Project and is paid for out of our ARC Power Grant.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
We're asking for approval on on invoice number 164421 from HRG Inc. The amount of $44,100 for their September 2022 engineering services. This is paid for out of the ARC Power Grant.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
We are asking for approval to pay invoices number 38, 39, and 40 of Stifler McGraw Associates Inc. in the amount of $571.50 for their engineering services on the Richmond Township, Beaver Township, and Steuben Township projects. This is all paid for out of the Crawford County's fiscal year 2019 CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Next, we're asking to pay invoice number 8799 of the Titusville Herald in the amount of $265 for fiscal year 2022 CDBG second public hearing notice, paid for out of the 2022 CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Next, we're asking for a payment of pay application number 3 to Fred L. Burns in the amount of $1,555.99 for removal of architectural barriers at Steuben Township. This is paid for out of the fiscal year 2019 CDBG program for the county.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion?
Yeah, I'd just like to say I was out in Steuben, of course, on election day, and the improvements to the building there, inside and out, are very well appreciated by everyone that I talked to while I was there at Steuben, the poll workers and so forth. It's a great project.
It took us a little while to get there, but supply
It's
chain
well
issues
worth
and
it.
everything, but it's well worth it, yes.
Any other discussion? Roll call?
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Next, we're asking for approval of payment application number 3 to Fred L. Burns, Inc. in the amount of $7,202.28 for Steuben Township's architectural barrier removal project, paid for out of fiscal year 2020 for Crawford County CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call?
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Next, we're asking for approval of payment application number 3 for Fred L. Burns in the amount of $4,201.56. This is for removal of architectural barriers at Richmond Township. This is paid for out of the fiscal year 2018 program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call?
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Next, we're asking for approval of payment application number 3 from Fred L. Burns for $4,578.45 for removal of architecture barriers at Richmond Township, paid for out of the fiscal year 2019 CDBG program for the county.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call?
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Next, asking for approval of payment application number 4 for Fred L. Burns in the amount of $699.44 for removal of architecture barriers at Richmond Township, paid for out of the fiscal year 2019 CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion?
49 cents, right?
49 cents, yes, $699.49.
Okay, thanks.
Roll call?
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Next, asking for approval of pay application number 4 for Fred L. Burns for Steuben Township's removal of architectural barriers, amount totaling $5,371.59, paid for out of fiscal year 2020.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call?
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
And the last item this morning is a payment application number 4 from Fred L. Burns in the amount of $4,672.12 for Richmond Township's architectural barrier project. This is paid for out of fiscal year 2020.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call?
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Thanks, Zach.
Zach.
Human Services.
Morning,
Morning,
Sue.
Morning, Sue.
I'm seeking approval of an MOU between JPO and SOC to expand JPO's graduated response program for the period 10/1/22 to 9/30/23. The cost to expand the program is $3,000 with no cost to the county, all paid with SOC funds.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call?
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
I'm seeking to ratify payment to the Center for Family Services for the delivery of ERAP 2 services through 10/19/22, totaling $106,708.57 with no cost to the county, all paid with ERAP 2 funds.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call?
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Seeking approval for the reappointment of Crystal Lynn Gear to the CCHS Advisory Board with a term of 1/1/23 to 12/31/25.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call?
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Seeking approval for the reappointment of Matt Adams to CCHS Advisory Board with a term of 1/1/23 to 12/31/25.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call?
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
I'm seeking approval of the purchase requisition to Keymark IMR for the on-base maintenance renewal agreement from 12/1/22 to 11/30/23. The total cost is $11,835. Cost to the county is $1,818.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call?
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Seeking approval of the fiscal year 22-23 contract with the Delphi Village for foster care services and diagnostic evaluation.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call?
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Seeking approval of the Amendment C1 to the fiscal year 22-23 mental health contract with the Achievement Center for Family-Based Mental Health Services, which is needed due to an increase in the MA billable state match rate.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Seeking approval of the Amendment C1 to the fiscal year 22-23 mental health contract with Family Services of Northwest Pennsylvania for family-based mental health services, which is needed due to an increase in the MA billable state match rate.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Seeking approval of the fiscal year 22-23 mental health contract with Hand in Hand Mental Health Services for CHIP housing, psych rehab, and personal care boarding home services.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
And I'm seeking approval of the fiscal year 22-23 professional contract with Bonnie Guffey for interpretation services. Bonnie provides ASL interpretation for consumers as requested.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call. Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Thank you, Sue.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sue.
Finance.
Good morning.
Morning, Stephanie.
For your approval, I have invoices totaling $60,133. These were presented at last week's work session.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And for ratification, I have invoices totaling $670,783.91. These were also detailed at last week's work session.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Thank you, Stephanie. Okay, we have new hires and transfers.
I'll make a motion to accept the request for new hires and transfers.
I'll second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
For just information, the next work session is November 16th. The next full session is the 23rd. And it's close enough to Thanksgiving that we'll be closed on the 24th and 25th. Commissioner comments. Commissioner Saw.
Thank you. Of course, I just want to thank everyone who helped out to make Election Day run as smoothly as possible. None of this works without the support and efforts of all of our local boards of elections and poll workers and the clerks and everything. So can't say enough how much we appreciate all that they do, all the rovers, all the people in the Election Voter Services Office, of course, my colleagues on the election board, Matt with the machines, Gene, everybody. So it takes a lot of people and a lot of work. And as we always say, we're already starting to plan for spring 2023. We're continuing, of course, to adjudicate our precinct, mail-in, our absentee ballots. We will post results at the end of each day's work. And just a reminder that, I know everybody wants election results 5 minutes after the polls close, but continue to bear with us because write-in votes are the things that continue to slow us down. We have to look at each one individually, and it just takes time. There's nothing we can do to speed up that process. So just bear with us, everybody. We get those results out as quickly as we can. We want to be accurate more than we want to be fast. So that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Wiederspin.
Yeah, I would just agree, of course, with every comment that Commissioner Soft made about the elections. The only thing I'd like to add to that is I certainly appreciate the voter turnout on Tuesday, the high percentage. Wish we would see that every time, and perhaps we will in the future, but certainly appreciate everyone that took the effort to vote.
Well, you guys took all the thunder. I would just say that through my travels in western Crawford County, I was really impressed to see some people I wouldn't normally see, but I would tell you that in the lines for folks that, that really were passionate about why they were there and voting, and they really took the time to be patient with our staffs, and they did a great job to taking care of the process. I think it ran very smoothly, and that's the word I would use when people ask. I think it's important for us to understand that that's really an important day for everybody. And so I appreciate everybody for helping out with that. Thank you both. With any other information or business for the board, I'll take a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second?
We are adjourned. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. You want to do retirement?
Oh, that's right. Okay, you-
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See how we remembered that? See?
I'd like to call the salary board meeting to order for November 10th, 2022. I need a motion for the minutes of the October 26th meeting.
So moved.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. There was one executive session on October 27th for maintenance. And now motions before the board. Sheriff Powers.
Morning.
Morning,
Morning,
Dave.
I'm here to make a motion to set the rate for Brian Mills, full-time deputy sheriff who completes 3 years of service effective 11/14/2022, as set by the 12/22/2021 salary board is $19.91 per hour.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Dave. The County Care Center.
I'd like to request to ratify the emergency transfer of Carly Knapp, full-time RN manager Baylor, transferring from full-time RN manager, which is a change in shift, replacing Karen Beers, effective 9/26/22, no change in wage.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? One is you right or not? She's like, that's not fair, actually. Motion carried. Thank you.
Request to set the rate for the emergency rehire of Karen Beers, full-time RN manager, replacing Carly Knapp, effective 11/28/22 at $30.14 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion?
That's just the wage that the RNs are getting, is that correct? That
Say that
30,
one-
I'm sorry, that $30.14 is just the wage that all the RNs are getting, correct?
Correct, yep.
Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Request to ratify the rate for the emergency rehire of Hannah Shiver, per diem CNA, replacing Summer Tribley, effective 10/27/22 at $14.50 per hour, plus $2 per hour from ARPA funds, and an additional $3.50 per hour from Care Center HRSA ARPA funds.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Request to ratify the rate for the emergency transfer of Deborah Price, part-time RNAC, transferring from full-time RNAC, replacing Elizabeth Finney, effective 11/7/22 at $30.14 per hour.
Move.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Request to set the rate for the new hire of Nancy Walton, per diem activity aide, replacing Faith Smith, effective 11/15/22 at $11.50 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And request to ratify the rate for the emergency transfer of Jada Smith, per diem CNA, transferring from per diem TNA, replacing Kristen Williams, effective 10/1/22 at $14.50 per hour, plus $2 per hour from ARPA funds, and an additional $3.50 per hour from Care Center HRSA ARPA funds.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Is there any other business brought before the salary board? If not, I would entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you. during the retirement board meeting to order for November 10th, 2022, and approve the minutes of the October 26th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. There were no executive sessions, and we're ready for you, Gina.
Okay, I make the motion for Ann Courtney, formerly of the Care Center, to begin retirement with a start date of 3/3/1997, last date paid in interest through 11/4/22.
Second,
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion?
long time.
And they had a party for her, and very thankful for her years of service to the county. She did a wonderful job, so. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next, I make the motion for Wendy Ewing, formerly of Human Services, to be vested in retirement with a start date of 3/2/2015, last date paid 10/15/22, and interest ongoing.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next, I make the motion for Dylan Merritt, formerly of the Correctional Facility, to roll over retirement with a start date of 8/4/2018, last date paid in interest through 9/19/22.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
And last, I make the motion to approve the Gallagher Fiduciary Advisors invoice number 267574 in the amount of $13,500 to include retainer fees for services for the period of October through December 2022, paid from the PNC trust account.
I'll second the motion.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Is there any other business brought before the retirement board? If not, I would entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you. You're good.
No need for an election board meeting separately than our normal
Ongoing, okay.
ongoing.